And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is the podcast I know from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, Season 7, excuse me, episode number 7, ladies and gents. And today is Saturday, September the 16th, 2023, and the weather here in Orlandito will be mostly sunny skies during the morning, but followed by thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs of 87 and lows of 74, ladies. And before I talk about the wine of the day as well, today's topic, I gotta address something that happened this past week as far as this podcast is concerned. And as I discussed last Saturday, the podcast title for the last episode was now why black people face so much hate and racism in the world. No, and then for those that don't know, and I explain this all the time, this podcast is about wine and also the topic of the day. And my YouTube channel just does a summary what the podcast is all about, the episode is all about. And for those that want to listen to the entire work that I do and the information that I'm providing, all you need to do is go onto the description and click on the link available that take you directly to Spotify, and so you can listen to the entire podcast. So the reason I address this because I have an idiot that came into my YouTube channel, make some comments, and I will have the decency to not put your name here. I'm not going to blast you, but I'm going to give the information about how how idiot this person is. First of all, this person make a comment that say, oh, I spend too much time talking about rotten grape juice. And like I say, first of all, if you call wine, a rotten grape juice, number one, you have no class. Because wine, is a good thing first for your health. And that's a study, there's a whole lot of things, a science behind for you to be, to appreciate a great wine. So for you to call wine a rotten grape juice, like I say, you have no class. That's number one. Number two, for you don't listen because I specify what the podcast is all about, and this is always a summary of what I was discussing about. And this idiot say, oh, you barely touch the subject, the topic of the day. And like I say, you idiot, if you haven't listened to the podcast, everything that I gave you a hint about, a little previous discussion was addressed on the podcast. All the points that answer the question, why? You know what I'm saying? So for you to come to my page and talk trash, I'm going to take the higher road in this route, and I will show you who's the bigger man right here. You know what I'm saying? So you idiot that don't listen to it. And no, if you don't like wine, homeboy, this YouTube channel is not for you. Now, since you just have 12 subscribers on your whack ass page that you got since 2006, you know what I'm saying? So you don't do a good job as well. So, and once again, this podcast for those that appreciate great wine and also want to listen and want to learn different topics that address or touch our lives, some directly or indirectly, some way, somehow. So these are daily topics that touch people's lives. So, but if you want to be an idiot, go right ahead and suit yourself. Knock yourself out. But if you will come once again to my page talking trash, I'm going to come have on you as well. But anyway, I apologize for my subscribers that have to address this idiot right here. They came because they're always like that. Behind the internet, everybody's a big man, but they don't have the decency to show their face or their information. Hey, just want to behind the closed door, under the dark, they want to talk trash. Anyway, so I do a serious job on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for the nonsense. because today is not the day. You mess with the wrong one, my brother, or whoever you are. Next time, like I say, I'm going to expose you big time. So anywho, so ladies and gents, today I have here a wine from New York. It's from Naples, New York, and it's called the Red Cat. You know, according to the label right here, it said the Red Cat is a sweet, fun, take anywhere kind of wine. Impress your friends. Red Cat is an award-winning sweet red wine made from the native Catawba and red hybrids grapes. The red hybrids give the wine that unmistakable sultry ruby red, as you can see, look like a dark rosé color, and the Catawba give it that sweet, tinging zing you love. But why is Red Cat a hot tub, you ask? Well, that's a legend too sweet to share here. Grab a Red Cat and get your party started. Enjoy chilled, enjoy often. Alcohol percentage of this wine is 11% by volume, and once again, this wine is from Naples, New York. Never had. So let's see what's the Red Cat is all about. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see the picture of this bottle on all my social media, described right here at the bottom. As well, if you go to my LinkedIn, you're going to see that as well. Like the smell. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very, it's, I wouldn't say that's very sweet. It's just, if you have a porter wine, or there's a Jewish wine, I believe it's called Makashevitz, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a very, very, very sweet. That wine, not this one. This wine is sweet. I would say for you to have a comparison as far as sweetness is concerned, it's a little bit more sweet than a Moscato, but it's not overwhelmed for my palate, such as the Makashevitz and the porter wine. You know, for me, those wines, even though they're very strong and they have a high percent of alcohol, but those type of wine is just too sweet for me. This one right here, it is okay. For those that love sweet wine, you definitely will love the Red Cat. Your Red Cat's gonna be your best friend if you love sweet red wines, ladies. But there's a pleasant, very pleasant wine. On the category of sweet wine, I would give this wine my personal score. I'll give 8. I'll give an 8. So once again, ladies and gents, if you want to know about, if you want to purchase a bottle of this Red Cat and want to know the reference, once again, just go to my social media and you will get the picture, clear picture of the wine of the day for season 7, episode number 7. So that's how it's going to be. It stayed on all my social media. So, all right. Now for the wine, so let's talk about the topic of the day. I was doing my search and I found out there was a debate that happened in Wilmington, Delaware, the Wilmington Library on November 3rd, 2022, had this great debate with the Honorable Judge Brown and the Honorable Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. So, even though this event happened 10 months ago, that was the first time that I heard of it and I found this material. And the reason I decided to play this debate for you guys to listen to it, and it's because everything they discussed 10 months ago has everything to do what's going on in the country and the reality of a lot of Americans. So that's why to me was interesting to bring this for you guys to listen to. The whole entire debate is 1 hour and 53 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole debate, you know, because my podcast I try to keep between 30 minutes to 45 minutes. That's great. So the first block one, you're going to listen to the introduction. The moderator is going to introduce himself and yada yada yada. And then he's going to introduce first he's going to introduce the Honorable Judge Joe Brown, and after he's going to introduce Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, and then after the introduction he's going to start a series of questions that the same question is valid for both, you know, and then they're going to also allow the people at the end to have some questions from the audience. So like I say, block one, we're going to listen to the first 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to listen about another 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up right there. And I'll also give all the credit and the reference for you if you want to watch and listen to the entire debate. You know, it's going to be under the description. And also at the end, like I always do, I always give my two cents and my final thoughts about the points that they discussed and what my personal opinion related to what's going to be presented by the moderator, ladies and gents. So great information. I advise everybody to listen to it because, like I say, these are, when you have the opportunity to see greatness, you know, you need to engage and participate. You know, I'm the kind of person that I like to learn. Learning is always, if I have opportunity to learn, I will listen to somebody that have a huge good history and is well known in case of have an agenda to help people. You know, I'm all forward. You know, Dr. Dyson is one of my favorite professors that exists in this country, as well Dr. Cornel West that I listen to. Every opportunity that I have, or every material that they have out there that I can get a hand of and listen to, the knowledge that they share, I'm all forward. As well, Dr. Joe Brown, he also going to give a little information about the experience and when he was working in the court in Tennessee. Very great information, ladies and gents. So this is what the podcast is all about for this Saturday. So listen to it. And now I appreciate if you click on the subscribe button, as well click on the like button. All these 2 clicks going to help this podcast to grow even faster, and I appreciate your support. Your boy Casanova will never ever ask you for financial support, because that's not what I am all about. All I'm asking is for you to click on the subscribe button, as well click on the like button on every video that you listen to watching from this YouTube channel. And once again, the entire podcast excuse me, presentation is going to be available on the link below the description. All you need to do is click on that link, and it's going to take you directly to Spotify for you to listen to, as well the other 126 episodes that I have available for you. And if you don't listen to Spotify but have other platforms to listen to, all you need to do, more likely you're going to find my podcast available on those different platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and so forth. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Casanova. Please be safe, be kind, and be blessed. And I'll see you next Saturday. Salute. Holla.
Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the pull lost. Coming